Hey everybody. Um, are you recently retired and you're still stuck on what to do now? I'm retired, so now what? Do I need to go back to work? Do I need another job? What am I going to do? Let me tell you, especially if you are a black woman who is, I will say 55 because now senior discounts start at 55 in some places. If you are retired, 55 up, 60 up, and you don't know what to do now that you've retired, oh my gosh, I've been so busy. That's the reason why it's taken me so long to do this video because I've been so busy doing so many different things, running the errands that I never had time to do. But also, I've been meeting with a lot of friends who are happy for me and wanting to help me celebrate my retirement. And so I've been meeting with friends, having lunch. My sister visited recently. I went to a movie theater with a friend of mine and saw a really great movie. I'll tell you about in a little while. Um, I've been doing all of those things, just catching up with my life, really. And I'll be honest, it feels a little surreal. I still feel like on Fridays, like, oh gosh, I got to get things done this weekend because I got to go back to work on Monday. So I'm still adjusting to having this time and having this new life. And I promised myself that I would not, that I would give myself grace and not worry about what to do with myself. I'll just do whatever. If I have something planned, I'll do what's planned. If not, then I just, if I want to be a couch potato that day, I'll be a couch potato. There's plenty of time to get a routine, right? But first, if you're new here, I'm Sabongale, and this is We Don't Retire, We Ascend. That's because to retire means to retreat, right? To pull back, pull back from things. But to ascend means to soar, to live your life. Just because you're retired doesn't mean that you have no usefulness, that you can't earn money if you want to continue to earn. But to ascend means that at this time in our life, it's time for us to do those things that we always wanted to do and never did, always was curious about and never had time to explore. If it's going back to school, if it's volunteering, if it's traveling, right? So this channel is for you, and we can ascend together, okay? So if you've been following my Instagram channel, if you're following us over on IG, you may have seen me with a book on my back, laying on my stomach. And that's because, so last Friday, I went to the senior center, right? I went to the senior center because they have a saltwater pool. I have to say the senior centers where I live are fantastic, right? They're almost like these fitness clubs, but without the cost, and particularly if you are of a certain age. But they have a saltwater pool that is always 85 to 95 degrees, right? Went to the pool, had a fabulous time. I did a little bit of water aerobics with the group, and then I just kind of floated and waded and swam and just really enjoyed being in the water. Friday, that was on Friday. On Saturday, I went to my first yoga class. I've always enjoyed yoga and wanted to do a more formal class more regularly, right? So I took a yoga class, which is a beginning yoga class, but because I've done yoga before, of course, I thought I knew what I was doing. And it's mostly a stretching and breathing, learning stretching and breathing exercises, right? But I think I overdid it just a little bit because I pulled my back. I kind of pulled my back. I had some spasms in my back. And so over the weekend, I had to spend some time alternating between cold ice packs and heating packs. And it seems to have helped, right? And a little Bengay don't help hurt either. Come on now. A little Bengay don't hurt. So I just have to pull back just a little bit and take it easy and not go for that full stretch right away until my body is adjusted to doing this type of exercise on a regular basis, right? Um, And then today I had lunch with my sister, right? I had lunch with my sister, and I went to a movie with a friend of mine. We went to dinner and then went to a movie, and we saw the movie Origin. Now, this is what I want to talk to you about today. Don't sleep on the discounts, on the senior discounts, okay? I've taken advantage of two already. I've already taken advantage of the discount that I get at my senior center, right? And even if I just do the rec center in my county, I get a discount because I'm over 55, right? Some places you have to be over 60, maybe even 65. I know the grocery store, Kroger, they used to do 10% off if you were 55 and older on Wednesdays. I don't think they still do, but here's the thing. You won't know if you don't ask, right? Don't be too ashamed to ask for those discounts. I went to Red Lobster today for lunch with my sister. The first thing I wanted to know, do you have any senior discounts? I'm not holding back anymore. I'm getting all the discounts. Not only did I get a discount with the senior center, when we went to the movies, I got the tickets online. Both my friend and I are both over 60. I paid probably less for a movie for the first time in years. Not only was it a senior discount, I also got we went to a matinee, right? There was hardly anybody there. We almost had the whole theater to ourselves. We went to see the movie Origin, which is the movie that documents Isabel Wilkerson's journey as she was writing the book Cast, when she was writing that book. Yes. And it's a wonderful movie, a beautiful movie, and I recommend that if you do nothing else for Black History Month, see that movie. See that movie. It comes highly recommended. But I think I paid maybe $7 for a movie ticket. When was the last time you paid $7 for a movie ticket? Really? When? I can't even remember the last time, even at a matinee. I can't remember the last time I paid $7 for a movie ticket. So I don't know if maybe they just wasn't paying attention, or that was actually the cost. But that's all we paid was $7 for the movie ticket. And no, I didn't do concessions because we had been to dinner, and so I wasn't that hungry, so I didn't need to lunch. But don't sleep on these senior discounts. I don't know if you go to places like I think Golden Corral. Restaurants, always check restaurants when if you're 55 and older, 60 and older. First of all, you're going to be getting that ARP card. That's the first thing, that AARP card. Get that AARP card for your travel, like for car rentals and hotel rentals. It's always good for that. But I'm curious to know what other things can you get for a discount as a senior? Comment below. Comment and let me know the discounts that you get as a senior. At my senior center, if you have silver sneakers as part of your insurance, if you have silver sneakers, the membership for the senior center is free. Like, free. Okay? Now, I don't know about your senior center, but my senior center is almost like the club. I mean, they have a pool, they have aerobics and water aerobics classes or walking water classes. They have a pool room where the old dudes be shooting pool. If they want to come in and shoot a few games of pool, they were having a pinochle championship, right? They have a quilting group that makes and displays their quilts. They have dances. One of the local cafeteria restaurants here, Piccadilly. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Piccadilly, but Piccadilly caters lunch, and so you can get just a simple meal for every day of the week, right? For a small price. I want to say maybe $5 or something. If you're a veteran, it's even cheaper, and you get to eat yours first. You get to get in line first if you're a vet. So shout out to my vets. They were having an African dance class. I mean, there's no reason to just sit at home. There's no reason to feel lonely. Even if you're introverted, I don't consider myself to be all that outgoing, but I meet people and I can make friends easily, right? I think that's one of my superpowers. I don't mind meeting people. I like meeting people. Um, and so I don't have a problem going to someplace new. If nothing else, I know I can go to a church, even though I don't, I subscribe to a different type of spiritual experience. I still feel comfortable going to most any church, right? I can go to a church. I have organizations that I'm a part of. If I want to be active in those, I can always be active in those. And I know that you all are doing the same things, right? But I want to know about these discounts. Like, okay, I think it's like why can't we get these discounts before 60? But there are a lot of discounts. There are a lot of places that offer discounts for seniors. And if you like to go out to eat, like I try not to eat out so much. But now that I have all this leisure time, right, I will likely go out a little more often, and I will take advantage of those. But I will also be asking, hey, do you all offer senior discounts, right? Uh, so yeah, so I've been enjoying these last, I think it's been, I retired on January 27th. I am planning a trip soon. I haven't decided exactly where I'm going to go, which is another thing I want to mention too. I know a lot of us are in these communities, these expat communities where people are deciding to pack up and move abroad for retirement, or at least traveling, doing slow travel and traveling more. And it's so hard not to get caught up in that, right? It's hard to not get caught up in that because it's something that you want to do. I know I want to do it. I would love to move abroad right now. It's just not in the cards at the moment. But there, there are a lot of us who want to travel abroad, um, but for whatever reason, we can't do that right now, right? Whatever the reason is. Or maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want to leave the U.S., right? Yeah, I know a lot of people want to. I at least want to see what else is out there because this world is just too big. But some of us are fine right where we are, right? And we are looking for either adventures, or we are looking for to be able to fulfill our dreams and our aspirations here in this country. And that's possible too. Don't feel so caught up in um, people leaving the U.S., right? It's fun to live vicariously through them, um, and watch, their travels and how they move in other places and get a sense of what it's like to be in other places based on their experiences. But you don't have to do that to enjoy your life, right? We have to know and trust and believe that as far as this country is concerned, everything is in divine order, um, and that we can still have a beautiful life right here. Yes, right here in this country. You don't have to go anywhere, right? Even though I'm still gonna be working on that some kind of way. hmm But you don't have to, right? It's even if you want to travel just within the U.S. There's so many places I have not seen. Even in my home state of Georgia, there's so many places that I have not seen. This is a big state, right? And God forbid if you live in some place like Texas, that's like, it would take at least a month to get to really know Texas, maybe more, probably more, because like I said, I've been in Georgia for over 30 years, and I've still not explored every place. In Georgia, there are wineries and wine countries, or wine areas where they have wineries, and you can go for wine tours. There's Helena, I think it's Helena, Georgia, where they have the Christmas thing. I don't know. They have amazing state parks in Georgia. They have the coast. Georgia also has the benefit of the coast. St. Simon's Island, Tybee Island, Savannah Beach, and off Savannah, Georgia, which is one of my favorite spots to go. And so there are plenty of places to do right in your own backyard. Yeah, there are. Um, the idea, though, is to not be stuck in one place. Don't get so, I don't know, what do I want to say? Don't get to where you either are afraid to leave the house and go out and do things and explore new things. Don't feel like, oh, if I want to go skating, I just say skating, right? I used to like to skate, but I've never known how to skate very well. I just did enough to get some exercise. But if that's what you want to do, don't think because of your age, because you've never done it. Again, I'm taking this yoga class. I have taken yoga before, but this is the first time I've done it in a long time. Um, and you can take introductory classes. It doesn't have to be a brand new class. Just do something. Be silly. Don't take yourself so seriously that you get stuck staying in the house, that you don't want to communicate with folks, even folks your own age. Some of the people that I met, for example, in the senior center, I tend to gravitate toward older people anyway. Most of my friends, my good friends, are 70 plus. A lot of them are 70, late 60s, 70s. Um, and I, I, I've always been attracted to seniors because I feel like they have so much to teach us, right? Even the little cranky old ones, you just be surprised um, what they have to say. They might have to beat around the bush a little bit, but eventually you'll get the benefit of that, not their knowledge and their friendship. So, I mean, I will always enjoy being able to meet new people, even if they are older than me. And some of them, even though I'm 61, some of these people seem ancient to me. They might not be that much older than me, actually. But they're out there, excuse me, they're out there enjoying their life in as much as they can and as much as they can afford to in this country, right? That's one of the downsides about being here. The cost of living is so high. But it can still be done. It can still be done, right? And you can do it too. Excuse me. I guess I need some water. So yeah, let me know again. Comment below. I want to know about those senior discounts. Tell me what you get as a senior. What kind of discounts do you get? And beyond the movies and beyond restaurants, we know we get discounts there. But are there discounts that I'm not missing? Do I need to do another show on those hidden discounts? I think I do. I think I do. I need to do a little more research and find out the hidden discounts for seniors because I believe there's some stuff out there that we need to be taking advantage of, and we haven't been given that. As a matter of fact, I know in some states, I don't know if it's just Georgia, but in some states there is something called the Homestead Act where you can get relieved from paying taxes for school taxes or some kind of taxes on your housing, and we didn't even know about it until just this year. Um, but yeah, if there's something that we need to know about, comment below, let me know. Check me out over on my Instagram page, and we don't retire, we ascend, because guess what? To retire is to retreat, but to ascend, baby, is to soar. And you want to soar as we age, as we grow older and grow wiser. We can still enjoy our lives. We can still have the time of our lives, right? Check me out over there. And also, I am writing a memoir, and I'm working on getting that published. If you're interested in hearing about my journey to where I am at this point in time, um, go to my website and give me your email address, sign up. Give me your email address, and I will keep you posted as to when you will be among the first to know when my book drops. Spit Out the Bones is the working title. And so go over to the website and check me out. I will have all of that information in the description below, so that you just click on the link and go straight there. Click on the link and go straight to the IG page, the Instagram page. I am Savangale. This is We Don't Retire, We Ascend. Y'all have a great day.